Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today? Here we're just going to have a little look at my top secret, not very secret at all, water buffalo spot. We're starting up here in the north-ish part of Parque Fernando. I'll put the proper coordinates at the end of this video because I realize that is quite the shorter segment. But anyway, let's get into it. So you want to be starting, I always start about 5, maybe it's a little bit too early, but you know, there's always plenty of different animals to keep you entertained. Nothing amazing in this group here anyway, but again, we are here for water buffaloes, ladies and gentlemen, and let me tell you, once they start coming in here, I call it the water buffalo train. Once that train comes in, boy does it keep coming in thick and fast. You can usually expect to see, you know, 10, 20 water buffalo here in kind of 20 minutes of gameplay, really, 20, 30 minutes. So here's the first lot coming in now. And remember, this is not necessarily the best spot, this is just my favorite spot because it's super easy. You just sit on this stand. Oh, hang on. There's another one coming in now. But anyway, yeah, you just stand on the spot and they all come into you. It is easy peasy, especially if you're streaming or something. It's great. It allows you to you know, talk to all your lovely followers and stuff very, very easy. I think that one must have, oh yeah, the wind's pretty bad. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check the wind and then apply the scent applicator. It really, really helps. Usually they come in a little bit further forward than that and they stop and they'll literally start eating basically in front of your tripod stand. I'm using the 600 grain arrows. Basically, if you ever watch me stream or play, I am nothing but a bowman, basically. This sight would be killer with a gun as well, except you do spook them further away. So again, 600 grain javelins, as I like to refer to them, do the business, and the animals are super easy to follow, and you know, we'll go and collect them all up later. But I have also decided to basically not edit this section, put it in real time, because you can see here, you know, they just come in one after the other. You know, the first one spooked, and then literally, I think 10 seconds later, next one came over the top. We just shot this one. These ones are coming in now. So it looks like, you know, this is a fully loaded buffalo train, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what happens. Now, I know the East Coast is pretty good too. I think Flinter has got some nice videos on some good spots down here, but again, this is just nice and easy for me. They come in without fail, basically. It's a great source of money too if you need to get some for some future taxidermy, true Rex red deer. So yeah, I'm an advocate of this spot. It's very, very good for getting some pretty sweet cash out of these water buffalo. But anyway, what's that? 2 down now, 1 spooked, and I mean, this spot hasn't really let me down, so I'm oh look, here we go. Another one coming in now. If you shoot them kind of, you know, as they come in one by one like that too, you are not going to spook them all in such a big chain, and you will be able to shoot more of them rather than, you know, them waiting for them to all come in and then, you know, they all spook as a herd. So if they're coming in individually like this, is great. So make sure you, you know, you take advantage of that and shoot them one by one as they come in. But again, let's have a little look. I am sure there should be some more coming in. There usually is anywhere, somewhere. Sometimes, oh, there we go. Sometimes it can take a little bit of time to find them. But again, that train is continuing to roll in, and you know, we're just unloading them. We are the station. Can't, yeah. It's like another group, sort of 3 or 4ish or something, and you know, a little bit of 7 action there. Hopefully he comes up and we can get a shot. Maybe this time actually, I'll see if he'll walk up to where there's like a spot they usually always stop at least where I've set my tripod up here. So let's see if this guy comes in and presents himself like that too. It's usually west side on as well, which is very nice. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, nice. There we go. So, I think yeah, that one's spooked. It doesn't matter. It's all good. There's still more coming in. So I was going to say too, you'll see that they always kind of take the same paths. Well, not always, but generally they fall over in about the same area too. So there's quite often a good pile of bodies to go and get at the end, all roughly in the same spot. Just a little female there. And oh, look at that one. Let's go back and have a look at this one here. 7, 8 mythical. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. So a couple of pretty wide boys there, I think. Yeah, that back one's bigger though. Yeah, that was a mythical anyway. So let's see what happens here. This is what I was talking about with a group. I'm gonna have to like rapid fire shoot some to try and get as many down as possible here, because it's such a big group. I was saying, as remember before, they will a lot more of them flee, but they will be back. Oh, hang on a second, we got a little one here. I'll just take care of him. 30 seconds later, there we go, 2 missed shots, and I finally got one in him. But yeah, they run off down there and die with the rest of them as well. And there we go, we have even more coming in, ladies and gentlemen. I think you're starting to get the idea now. This is a very productive spot, and with not much, you know, maybe you've just woken up, or, you know, you don't feel like putting a lot of, look, I don't know if these are the same ones coming back again, but I do believe they probably are the one that had the mythical in them. So yeah, that was pretty quick. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's a very productive spot. It's very easy, you know, like, that's what I was saying, is maybe you've just woken up, just come and sit on this tripod, mouse in one hand, coffee in the other, and you know, let some arrows fly. Pretty good start to the day, if you ask me. But anyway, excuse me while I concentrate for a second. Nice. Nice. Tin ass. Couldn't do that again if I tried. Okay, maybe I could. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit more standard. Oh. What a shot. But yeah, anyway, this is the Fields of Death, and you know, it won't take long for these to come back in again. I've sped some of this footage up at the end here because I'm sure you guys are getting the idea now about this little magic gem of a spot. But anyway, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of the pickup footage. I've sped it up a little bit just so you can kind of see. Might add a little bit of a count or two to see how many we got. And then the other thing, actually, before I forget, is make sure when you're picking up, especially down this part, that you bring a revolver or you have your bow out all the time. There is a lot more water buffalo down here, and the amount of times that I've been killed while trying to collect harvests, I should say, is a little bit criminal. So, smoked him. But yeah, anyway, I've sped this up again for you, just so you don't have to watch too much. And it's just a never-ending, you know, amount of water buffalo. As you can see, I know I said that a lot, but here we go. Same again. Look, there's another group further up there. If you had a rifle or could be bothered, you could go and stalk those two. But when they come in this thick and fast on the stand, it's not really needed. So. Yeah, but anyway, enjoy. Thank you very much. I hope this has been good. Again, there will be a little bit of a screenshot at the end with some details, coordinates, and things like that as to where you can find this position. I really recommend you set it up. You know, as you can see, I'm still just finding more and more and more water buffalo. It is a fantastic area. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and stick around for the coordinates.